rich because they're paying like monthly for NATO soldiers, like NATO war equipment, but they're not using it for anything. They could protect, but they don't, because they don't care about the Arab life. Yeah, it's like a waste of money, I think so. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a waste of money if we send even 5 big army ships to Gaza and protect. Like, it's just a waste of money. Like, I don't know why they don't do it. Like, the ships are right now 100 ships in Europe, I think. USA way more ships, and yeah, they are just standing on the port and protecting no one, and they have a huge Among Us rockets on that ship. And why not bring it to Gaza and make it useful? Like, why do we have? Yeah. And what happens to those ships over time? They just rust away, and they are trashed away, and then when there is a real war threat from Russia against Europe at some point, they're gonna build new ships, and the old ones are just waste. So why not use them for Gaza and just protect the innocent people? Like, no, they're just not gonna do it. The war is gonna escalate. The Israel will hit those warships, and then Europe is in trouble. Oh, holy moly. So we don't have, like, we lack great leaders. So like, Trump is actually doing something about the wars in those in Gaza, like giving money, whole lot, aid, but still they, like, USA is, but Europe is doing definitely way less than USA. Whatever is happening in Middle East, USA is there, but Europe, no. Europe is just saving money for no reason and just talking stuff on news. Yeah, these are the reasons for why groups like Taliban and Hamas are made. Yeah. So Trump is not doing nothing. Even if did, Israel don't let the aid trucks go into Gaza. Yes, they don't. They stop them. They maybe pass couple, but and that was changing that. Yeah, there were aid trucks going to Gaza like before, like months ago, but then they stopped it, and then they let them continue, and then they stopped it. Like, now it's totally blocked. Maybe, and they are blocking it because now Israel is giving the aid to people. So that's changing. Like, the trucks are not getting into Gaza, but the Israel government is giving the aid, the food, the medicine in Gaza. So they set up the tents, the camps, where Gaza people can come and eat. So that's what is changing, and that's like a positive. But I hope they don't poison the food or pollute the water. So, but that might happen. Then it's like a double death right away. If they poison the water, like, hey, we are helping you, people. Like, okay, the air trucks, the USA trucks are not here, but we are here. The Israel government is in Gaza and helping people. And I just hope that they're not gonna put any poison in the water. So, nah, man, I would stray blaming Israel. Zionism is just like Nazism. I would slay blaming Israel. Yeah, have you been slaying? I don't know what kind of a dude you are. Are you slaying with your debates about this war or any kind of war when you're going places outside, market, or meet friends, or meet dad? Like, hey dad, we gotta talk about we're gonna slay with our conversations. I'm gonna we're gonna talk the truth out right now. Dad, are you listening me? I know some stuff and I know horrible numbers that make you shake the hell out of you. They gave food and opened fire. Yes, I heard that too. The people were getting food and they started firing. Israel started firing middle of people eating food, getting like a yeah, they're eating. That's the only place where the food is. Oh, what happens is Israel is taking guns out in public and just stay not slay. Okay, so I will stay blaming Israel. And so Nazism was the Germany thing. Zionism. Okay, so Nazism is Germany thing. How about Zionism? Stay. So Nazism and Zionism are fundamentally different movements. Okay, so Zionism, by contrast, is a Jewish nationalist movement that began in Europe. So it's like a Hitler thing. Yes, but the Zionism is Jewish. So Israel. So you mean Zionism? So yes. So Israel is full of Jews, and that's why it's called Zionism, because Israel is basically mostly no Christians, no Muslims, no Islam, but it's Jewish nationalists. It started 19th century, and central goal was to create and support homeland for the Jewish people in Palestine. Yeah, mostly Jews. Okay. How about this? Alright, okay. Do. Okay, so you see what happened? What happened? I'm gonna just bring out the map. Jerusalem, Palestine. Like Palestine is another country. Jerusalem, Israel. That's what we're talking about. You, under Mongol rule in Palestine, and Jews and all other religious people lived in a peace for centuries. And British came and messed up. What are the British thinking? They just, So pretty much they just want to make money. They want to set up their own colony everywhere where there is possibilities and just collect taxes. How ridiculous and selfish is that? Don't you think? So Israel, and Israel capital is Jerusalem. I bet it is. So and Beirut, Lebanon, and there's Gaza. Yep, it is. Jerusalem is the so this one, and Gaza is not Gaza is a city in Israel. The whole thing here is Israel, so it's not attacking. okay, is Gaza full of Palestinians? Is that it? Like, is that the reason? Like, mostly people in like in Israel, they are Jews, and they hate Palestinians. So that's why they see, oh, Gaza is full of Palestinians, so we gotta get rid of those. Palestine was a country, and the Jews arrived after World War II from Europe and everywhere after being exploited by Nazism and stuff, and Palestinians gave the land to Israel. So Palestinians and Jews don't like each other, and I'm guessing that the Gaza is full of Palestinians, and they just want to get rid of those Palestinians. Palestinians gave the land to Jews. Okay. So they are getting rid of those Hamas groups, but also they want to get rid of Palestinians, and that's why they were shooting at the and these Zionist ideologists made a country called Israel. All right. I'm asking, is Gaza full of Palestinians? Yes, Gaza is overwhelmingly populated by Palestinians. Gaza Strip has an estimated population about 2 million people, and nearly all of them are Palestinians, either native residents or descendants. So that's it. But that's the reason. It's partly Hamas, but I understand now. Palestinians are the native people of the land, other are immigrants. Okay. What are is So Israel is not full of Jews, but Jews are the majority. So about 73% of Israel's population are Jews. So about 7 million people, while about 2% are Arabs, mostly Palestinians, Muslims, and Christians. And the remaining 6% are other minorities, including Druze, Circassians, and non-Arab Christians. Israel is the only country in the world with a Jewish majority, but it also is a home to significant Arab and other minority populations who are Israeli citizens. So